Come a little bit closer and look me in my eye. Hey, what's going on? Welcome and welcome back. My name is Durant Cersei. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, if you're nasty. And welcome to the house, the unofficial and sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru. Baby, after you watch this video 15 million periodically times, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like the video, then leave a comment. Let me know how cute my I am pre-rich merch here is looking. Then after you've done that, go down the description box. There's a link to all my music, proof that I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, baby. Today, I am talking about my 7 most complimented fragrances in my collection. These are the best ones. Well, some of them. I had to narrow it down because, naturally, no shade. Pretty much every time I put something on and I go out in the streets, somebody's even going to gather me with a look or, gather me with a compliment. So these are the ones that I can remember recently that I've been complimented on. But first, before I get started, I just want to talk about a few things real quick, and I have 2 honorable mentions. Now, I have talked about this brand until my throat has started to hurt, and this is a brand from Irving, Texas, DFW area, Texas, Dallas, whatever you want to call it. But I think this is my first time purchasing this specific soap, and they have different types of soap. I don't think I've ever had this, and I think this is, what is this? Is this violet or purple? I don't know. Hey, whatever, that purple one, whatever. It'll look just like this on the website. When I tell you this is one of the best smelling soaps, I preface this by saying they didn't tell me to talk about this. They ain't gave me no incentive, none of that. Purchase with my own money, baby. This is me, okay? This is me talking. I ain't selling nothing. I'm just telling. Because I was so excited after using it for a while. I'm like, oh, I gotta tell my people, gotta tell whoever will listen. This is one of the best smelling soaps I have smelled in a long periodically time. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're having a sale. They're handcrafted, so they may be a little, a little priced. I think these are like $20 to $16 to $20, but I think they're having some kind of sale. Anyways, but baby, okay, this is, just imagine. I don't know the notes, so I mean, hey, you gotta pay me to want to, dig into the notes and do all those things unless I feel like it. And today I didn't feel like it. All right? But imagine Baccarat Rouge with a nice vanilla creamy note. Oh. It is so good, baby. When I tell you, I done use it. I bought this here just to show y'all. I hope it's not no hair or nothing on it. It'll be nasty, baby. I have used her. That was my soap thing that did that. Oh my God. It's just Baccarat with vanilla, and it's just so good. And I know some people are like, oh my God, it's so overrated. Get your life. Baccarat Rouge is not overrated, okay? Oh my God. The dupes are overrated. I will say that. Yes. Baby, that is so good. This is a good... I'm going to leave the link in the description, baby. If you even think about purchasing none, or if you think about purchasing some, if you do purchase some, please leave in that note. They have a note section when you purchase. Tell them, y'all need to give Durant Cersei a discount code. All right? Because we want the people to talk, baby, and I want to have them on. I will have them on my channel before the end of this year, okay? But baby, this is Panty Cakes. Panty Cakes, and this soap is amazing. Okay, let's get down to the list. But first, I want to tell you what my honorable mentions are. I have 2 honorable mentions, and the reason I have 2, one is because it's chaotic and I'm done with this. Meaning I don't have any more. And this is Maui in a bottle. This is an honorable mention because, as you see, I barely have any in here. I fell in love with this. And also, surprisingly, every time I've worn it, I've gotten some kind of compliment. And I think even my mother complimented me one time because this smells like a vacation in a bottle with a little sweetness. Kind of like salty seawater or something. You're out vacationing, you just feel the vibes, and the water's swooshing, and it smells so sweet and salty. And this has like a creamy, coconutty vibe to it. Oh my God. I think somebody said this kind of reminded them of, what's that Tom Ford Soleil Blanc? No. I don't know who that was, but no, I think that was somebody on TikTok. I don't know. But this is such a good, nice, creamy, coconutty, sexy scent. And I want a 50 ml of this. Now, Marrakesh in a bottle has kind of always been my favorite, but this kind of like stepped it up a little bit. And I think this is probably one or two. I don't know now. But this is Maui in a bottle from Kayali. Now, the only thing about that also, the lasting power was a little, yeah. So, you know, it ain't all that. But, you know, it's all good. You know, I heard they improved, you know, because, baby, I want to come on here and give you all the new things. I know the people who have the newer things, their channels are going faster than mine. That's fine. I just stopped looking at, you know, the numbers. I just go in there to, you know, respond to my people, because I know some of the people that y'all be subscribed to, they don't be responding to you. I know you probably like, well, they have 10,000 subscribers, you only got 900. Well, if they could afford to get all these fragrances, they could afford somebody getting them comments and respond to their people. Like, what are y'all doing? Some of y'all, hey, but if you like it, I love that for you. But over here, you are seen and you are heard over here. So go and subscribe if you have it. I mean, them other people that y'all like, they ain't gonna respond to you. They probably will like your stuff. They probably. But Durell, we show love to everybody over here, baby. And if I can't do it, rest assured I'm gonna hire somebody who will do it. But we all are gonna be seen and heard up here, baby. Hey, if you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and subscribe to my channel. Anyway, so this is the second honorable mention. This is an honorable mention because it is not a fragrance. It is actually a perfume oil, and it is from Brown Sugar Babe. And this here is Kiss Me. Kiss me in the morning and just walk away. Don't do that, baby. Such a simplistic but powerful fragrance. You have your gardenia. I love gardenia. I love florals. Yes, I think I'm more into florals now than I am into gourmands. And baby, when I tell you that Danessa Myrick skin tint got me looking like you can see your face in the reflection of my face. Baby! Woo! Danessa. So this right here, every single time, and this is one of the things that I have worn where I've gotten compliments from straight men, white, black, Hispanic, women. It is every single type of person when I wear this. And when I wear this with the body oil, oh, it is so sexy. And I implore you. You know, I know Brown Sugar Babe is a little expensive. You know, my dog is looking out the window. That's why he barked. The door's open. He got freedom. He ain't closed in no room. He's just in the bedroom looking out the window and barking at everybody pass by. So ain't no animal cruelty over here. Okay? But anyways, if you have Bonbon and Ave Maria from House of Beau, baby, if you have this as well, you will get your freaking life, baby. Every single time I wear this out, trust me, somebody will tell me that I smell amazing, baby. So if you are into gardenia and you like a little, you know, deep depth to it, like a little amber and vanilla, this is perfection. This is inspired by Baciami, which is at the top of my wish list, baby. I'm pretty rich. Now, I want to be like everybody else, you know, who had bigger channels and, you know, buy everything that come out. Yes, I want to try the new Kayali. Yes, I want to try the new Juliet Has a Gun. Yes, I want to try all the new things. But, baby, we pretty rich. I ain't buying nothing else until the Sephora sale. So, I ain't like everybody. I ain't get PR, you know, and I'm taking care of another human being, like a grown adult human being that I have to make sure she eat, you know, clean her bathroom, do all the things by myself. So just bear with me, you know. It's pre-rich season, but you know, baby, when things start to grow, I got a testimony. I have a testimony, baby. Anyways, let's get to this list. All right, some of these are, I'm going to go by real fast. I'm not going to take a long time. This is not studying notes, you know, not long reviews, just getting to it and getting out. These are fragrances that every time I wore. Baby, I wore this recently, and the way I was getting got in the store, I was like, yes, you're coming back. And this is going to be on my tray next month, guaranteed. And this is from Kayali. And this, I believe, this is discontinued. I'm not sure. Don't count my word for it. But this is vanilla utopia. What is this? Utopia vanilla cocoa. They be having the names like, girl, 1 or 2 words. Like all this for the titles. Ain't nobody got time for this. Get 1 or 2 words. Like you gotta look at the Utopia vanilla cocoa. Girl. Anyway, baby. That's my light. You see that? Such a creamy, coconutty, sweet, sexy. This is giving like vibes like you can go hang out in the day and even just go out and feel sexy at night. It almost is kind of like Maui in a bottle, but I think Maui in a bottle is a little more sweet. It's a little more sweet and has more of that salt water type vibe to it. This is just giving very coconut, creamy, vanilla. Oh, this is so good. This is going to be on my April tray, baby. And Callie, come here. I've just about had enough of you. Then y'all came out with a rose, because you know I like rose, so I've been intrigued. But I've been kind of like side-eyeing y'all, because Elixir's gone, Musk is gone, and this I hear is gone too. What are you doing? What's going on? You're paying all these them what do you call them? I guess they're influencers, whatever they are. You're paying all them. You can get somebody to bring these back, right? So, because I'm sure you have to fly these people out. Y'all sending all this free PR. All that it costing money. So don't tell me it's money, because you got it. Just stop paying these influencers who ain't got no influence. Let me stop shading these people. Whatever. They do what they want. You know, do what y'all want. They got influence. Y'all love them, whatever the case may be. They don't acknowledge some of y'all, but y'all love them. Hey, I'm just saying, over here, you're seen and you're heard. So you better subscribe. Now, this is one, I don't know where it's available now, but I really do love this every single time for some reason. It's a little more masculine to me, and they say that it reminds them of from Tiziana Terenzi. I don't really get it, but you know, I kind of get where they get that vibe from. And this is Harmaine Amber Oud. Baby, this right here is so good. I think it's really nice for either the spring, summer, and even the fall, because of the fruitiness. It can work in the summertime, but because it has like a little depth to it, that it can work in the freaking fall. This is like to me, it's kind of like a more masculine leaning, fruity. So I think this will be sexy on any type of man, you know, the fruity men and the non-fruity men. Let's be clear, because I am a man. So this will work for both. This is so good. I think there's pineapple. No, is it pineapple in here? It's one of the fruits. It's very sweet. But every time I wore this, and I think I told the story when I was in Kroger, baby, and this guy, I was at the self-checkout, he walked by me, did the whole thing. I was kind of weirded out, but I was kind of like turned on a little bit. You know, I got a weird mind, so it did both. It kind of turned me on and weirded me out at the same time. But babe, will I get another one of these? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the road leads me to. Now here's another one that I've worn during the fall, and every time, and my mother loves this as well. I was trying to give, her just a little spray. You can't have too much of it, because he's mine, you may have him once, but I got him all the time. And that's my boo, Chris Collins. And this is Long Kiss Goodnight, baby. The rose in this is so amazing. I love. Ooh, you can see that bootleg piece. Let me look at my picture right there. Yeah, let me look at my man. This is my content room, so hey, whatever you see, hey, that's what you see. Such a sexy. Ooh, I think there's a saffron though, so I love saffron. It's very rosy. And rose is having a moment. I like to say that it's because of me, because of my love for rose. I'm gonna give my credit for anything. That's the Leo. That's what they say. You're such a Leo. Like, girl, okay, zodiacs are not my personality. Please don't say that. But okay. Yes. So I think rose are having, a moment. Kali just came out with their rose. Fleur has a rose. Lord, that's on my wish list. Everybody, Creed is coming out with a rose or already has one. And I would like to think, it's because of me. I mean, I thought I was the only rose lover, but come to find out, everybody loves rose now. But, whatever. I digress, I know when you were little girls, you dreamt of being in my world. Baby, don't forget it, don't forget it. Anyway, so the next one here, baby, I would hit a bad note, a right note, and move on with my life, baby. Okay, another one here. Now we know the infamous, what is this, Angham? And this is from Litafa, baby. This is their impression of, what is that fragrance called? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me smell it. Let me get the vibe. Let me smell it. What is the fragrance called? Hold on. I remember when my heart broke. I remember. Burberry Goddess. Yes. Burberry Goddess. Why didn't you tell me? Sure, you should have said it louder. You should have said it loud. Burberry Goddess. Now, I have gotten so many compliments on this, but one of the main ones that was so memorable was when I was in Walmart. And the girl said that, I smell good, and I lied and told her I was wearing Burberry Goddess. I repent. I'm not going to do that anymore. Because I feel bad. I feel like a liar. And I know you're probably like, well, you repent, you still going to go to hell because you gave. I mean, hey, whatever. Okay. But anyways, so I told her, I was wearing, Burberry Goddess. And I lied, but I was wearing this. And so I feel really bad because she could have got this for a good price. I think this is like on one of them places for like $30-something, but this is so good. If you love a good, nice vanilla, I think there's a little lavender in there, but it's not. If it is, it's not like yucky because I hate lavender. Boots. But I think one of the reasons I do get compliments on this is because I have the body cream, and I just wear this when I'm wearing this. Because I used to have Burberry Goddess, but, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Now, I know there are things that people say about this fragrance, and, one of the words that comes out is always overrated. But I'm telling you, it must be not overrated because every time I wear it, the girls eat me up. And, they have Under the Stars. Is that what it's called? That's one of my favorites from Bath & Body Works. All I need is like 2 dabs of this, of Baccarat Rouge, and baby, I got my life. Hey. Somebody said it on Threads. They were like, oh, Baccarat is so overrated. I don't care. And I'm like, girl, the dupe's overrated because that's all y'all smelling. I swear to you. You cannot smell this and say it's overrated. You are an idiot. Now, it's one thing to say, it's not my vibe. But it's another to be like, it's overrated. No, this fragrance is beautiful. I don't care. Now, the dupes are not as beautiful. There are some great ones. Under the Stars is kind of, I would say it's kind of like a dupe-ish type body spray. But nothing compares to you. Oh, yes. This is so freaking good. I think this has a nice saffron note, but this is just giving me like sweet, sexy, almost kind of like some sweet, sexy skin, like maybe sweet, sexy, sweaty skin, not sweaty, stanky, sweet, sexy, sweaty, It's so, oh my God, I'm pretty rich and I'm just like spraying one. I'm being like some of y'all when y'all just and then I have, Under Stars, I'm because, when it's gone, it's gone. I don't know what I'm going to do because, baby, it's so many fragrances I want. Like, what is my pre-rich wallet going to do? What is I going to do? But I really would like this to be a staple in my collection. If I had a top 10, like, of all time, this would have to be one of them in my collection. I don't care about the hype. The hype was real in my opinion. It was just way too many dupes, and that's what I felt like took away the magic, the beauty from the original fragrance. But, that's just my opinion. Still think it's overrated. That's your thing. But anyways, the next one here, I've even been complimented, I've said, by children, which is crazy. It's like, but kids don't lie. So it's like, you know, one hand it's like, ew, I don't want to be comforted by no kids. But then on the other hand, kids don't lie. Okay. And this, I think people are forgetting about this. I think you need to wake back up. I think this needs to be hyped up again. Because 'tis the season, in my opinion, to be wearing this. Because fairs are coming, you know, state fairs, all the things are the things. And baby, it's giving very much your, you know, candy, apple, caramel, beautiful, nice, sweet. It does give the whole vibe of being at a circus. Baby, yes, my chair is still raggedy. See, I'm pretty rich. I need more fragrances, and I need a new chair. Like, I need a new bed. Like, what does the world want from me? What do you want from me? Baby, that's just the least of my worries. So, that's the least. I promise you. Oh, Lord. This just puts you in the mind. This is also kind of like, Carousel does the same thing. Puts you in the mind of just being at a fair, you know, being happy, holding a big bear, you know, and like, but you're kind of unhappy because like, I can't get on a ride with my boo and eat my cotton candy because I got this big bear with me now. Yeah, no, it's giving very much romantic date to, you know, the freaking fair and just getting your life. It's like so many people there, but it's just you two. And oh my God, I just really would like that feeling one day. I just realized, I'm going to talk to my therapist. We said we were going to talk about it. I wrote a song called Rose-Colored Glasses, and I think I've explained it before, but I was just like, I've never had a moment where I felt safe enough to just, you know, just be. And that's with anybody, like family, maybe a friend or two, kind of, sort of, but I just never had that moment where I was like, this is so nice, and I'm just there. Okay, anyways, enough of my problems. The last one here, this is another one from Amir Oud, and this is in Dallas, Texas. Richardson, Texas. You know, people say Dallas, but it's Richardson. It's not too far, but it's still not, you know, it's still Richardson, Texas. But this is Amir Oud again. This is Inspired Perfume, and this is their version of Vanilla Planifolia. I think 21 100 Jackson Street, always who. I don't know if you can get this on the website. They had it on the website at one point, but I think they took it off. Yeah, all the things. But, you know, Amir Oud is one of those places. They do inspire fragrances, but you can also go in there and make your own version of a fragrance. But they have all kinds of oils and potions and notions there. It's such an overwhelming experience, but very nice if you love fragrances. It's an experience you have to have if you're a fragrance lover, but it's just very overwhelming. It's like you need more than one trip. This, every single freaking time I have this, and baby, I've worn this with this, and baby, I had the people at Kohl's and Sephora going crazy. This and my Kiss Me oil, baby, they were going crazy. This is the most beautiful vanilla that you've ever smelled. I've ever smelled in a long time. Now, I hear aromatics is coming out with a vanilla. I'm sure I'm going to test it because I'm kind of over vanilla, but this is one that I just am not. It gives like, it's like a sweet vanilla, but it's kind of like, it gives that it wants to be spicy, but it's not quite spicy. But, you know, it still feels like it has that, you know, little light spice vibe. This is such a sexy, this is a sexy fragrance. Period. Now, Guerlain, why don't you, first of all, that fragrance is like $600, almost $700. I think it is $700, whatever the case may be. I heard some, you know, comments about that brand, racist comment. Hey, that's everybody else if they want to spend $600 on a company or somebody that says some racist in the company. And I know, you know, you got to forgive. No, I'm not. I'm just not. I mean, when that's the thing about a lot of black people that really annoys me. It's like y'all are quick to forgive, you know, a brand when they do something racist. But when a black-owned brand, you know, they do something that's not even, you know, they have $11. Like, for instance, people complain like crazy about, you know, and I'm one of them. Complain about Brown Sugar Babe shipping prices. You know, y'all complain. Some of y'all say y'all ain't shopping there because of shipping price, but you're still gonna shop, you know, where they're racist at. But it's like, it has to make sense to me. It has to make sense to me. Now, I do complain about this, but I'm not gonna stop supporting Brown Sugar. Now, my Brown Sugar Babe issue is the packaging, but I'm not gonna stop supporting them because of those things, you know? And I'm especially not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to support them, but go over here to a racist company and, you know, give them all my money. It's like, it has to make sense to me. It has to make sense to me. And it doesn't. Anyways, it's not all to say, black people, we got to be more forgiving with black-owned business. There's some it's just, we just can't do that. But it's like we're just too hard on black-owned businesses. We have to kind of lighten up. And it's okay to hold them accountable, blah, blah, blah. But you can't be this you can't be this hard on black-owned businesses and be, you know, you give nothing when it comes to these other businesses. I know y'all, we boycotted Target. Well, Amazon should have been boycotted before Target. So anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I hope you enjoy my fragrance. What are some of your fragrances that are your most complimented? Baby, tell me, because you know I'm going to get off my, I guess, slight no by next month. You know, when the Sephora sale comes. But there's so many things I want. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I might do a recommended video just to tell you what. Not recommended, just a video to let you know what I do want from Sephora. Now, will I get all of it? You know, if you ask me to, I just like you. Anyways, so I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Please check on all of your friends. I know they say check on your strong friends. I don't know what they be saying. You gotta check on your strong friends. Then the people that be saying it, like, what makes you strong? Just because you act like you have no emotions, that doesn't make you strong. It doesn't make you. What are you, like, the definitions of strong friend is just very weird to me. Like, online. Like, y'all be thinking y'all a strong friend just because you don't have emotions or don't express your emotions. You're not vulnerable. That doesn't make you the strong friend. No, niece. You know, the strong friend is the one, doing things, trying to maintain life, and, still keeping a poppity poop, mentality like me. Because, baby, when I tell you I am crying inside right now, but I'm not the strong friend. I wouldn't say I'm the strong friend. I'm just the friend that, when the going gets tough, I disappear, into my hole, or I come over here and smell fragrances and do my music thing. Anyway. Okay, so anyways, I will holler at you on the next one. I will talk to y'all later. Please take care of yourself, okay? All right, bye.